Hi guys, this is Stephanie. Welcome to Stephanie's Journey. For those of you who are here for the very first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. If you have not been here before, I would love to have you as part of the Stephanie's Journeys family. Just click on that subscribe button below as well as the notification bell beside that so that you don't miss any of my videos in the near future. Today, I'm going to show you how I clean my gas cooktop. It is stainless steel, so I want to show you how I clean that. So if you're interested, then stick around and stay tuned. Okay guys, what I start off using, I have this cleaner solution that I make, and I got this, I don't know where I got it from, but I've been using it for years, and I have a bottle, and this makes perfectly what I need. It fits all in here, and it's 8 ounces of vinegar, and I put it all down here on the screen as well as below so that you can have it. But I use 8 ounces of vinegar, 4 ounces of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and that's usually about a whole lemon, and 2 ounces of the Dawn, and it's the Blue Dawn. You probably can use any other detergent, like an eco-friendly detergent. I haven't tried that. I just always use Dawn, so this is what I use. And then 10 ounces of water, and all of this fit perfectly into this bottle. So that's 24 ounces, and I guess this is a 24-ounce bottle, and it usually fills it up to the top, and with a little bit of bubbles, because the Dawn makes bubbles. But this is what I use, and I use baking soda, and sometimes I add a little bit more vinegar to my stove top and clean it. But let's show you, and it's dirty today. And I also sometimes use one of these little Brillo pads too, if it's a whole lot of caked on. But I take these off and I clean those as well. Usually I use this one the most out of all of them, because I use my topper a lot on the stove. So what I do is first I wipe off the debris that's there. So let me get my rag. Looks like it's gonna rain. And it's awfully dark though. Let's see if I can get more light in here. I'm gonna open up the shutter a little bit more. Okay, that's a little better. It's kind of dark, but it's gloomy today. I guess that's better. Let more light into the shutter. Okay, I wipe off all the nonsense that's there, and I take these off. Some people take this off. I don't mess with that because I don't be playing around with gas. And I set these to the side so that I won't break them or anything. And first off, I just spray this cleaner down on here. And I'm gonna let this sit on here for about 10-15 minutes. And my grate things, I don't know what you call these, they're scratching my thing up, because these little black things, I don't know what they are, rubber stoppers or something. They don't stay on there, and I need more. I have no idea where to get any more of them from. If anybody knows, comment below and let me know. So I squirt this on here and let it saturate really good. I pull these knobs off as well, because grease gets back behind there, and grease gets on these too, but they used to just wipe clean, so I don't really spray them with anything. And I wipe my stove down every day after I cook, but you know, you still get stuff on there, so I just spray a little bit on here as well. And you see where I've cleaned it in the past, you see a little white in here where I get baking soda in there sometimes. But I keep my baking soda, and I just buy something cheap, nothing special, and it reacts with the vinegar that's already in the spray. But if I have a lot of caked on, I get a little bit more, but it's bad to me, but I mean, I've seen way worse. Some people just never clean their stove. But if you wipe it down every day after you cook, it's not that bad. But this is where I boiled something and it boiled over. I think I was cooking some greens or something, and you know, by the end of its cooking, it's cooked on. That's all I do, especially for this area over here that's really bad. I spray that down a little bit more, because this left side of the stove over here is where I cook the most with pans and stuff, and this side is always covered by my little griddle. And you can let this sit on here overnight if you want to, but you know, I gotta cook today, so I don't have time to be letting this sit overnight. And what I do while I let that sit is I clean my grates. And they have like burnt on grease and stuff, but they come off really easily clean. I just stick it in the dishwasher and I use a pad, a steel pad, and clean these off. And I spray them down as well with my same little stuff over at the sink, and then I just clean them one by one. So we can do that while we let that sit, so stay tuned. Okay, here I just come to the sink and I just wash dishes. So I have some hot dishwater in here and I just spray these down on each side. And sometimes I actually spray these down and let these sit overnight, because I think these get worse than the cooktop, because I really don't wipe these off and clean them down as good as I do the cooktop every day. So they just have burn on stuff, but I'm like, well, it burn off from the flames, but it all doesn't burn off. And I actually use this spray like after I wash dishes. I'm about to run out. After I wash dishes, I spray my sink down, and you know all that gulp, that goop or whatever that mess is that be in your sink on a stainless steel sink, it just, the next day it just looks like you scrubbed it. I swear by this. I mean, swear by it. I love it. And I just have a little Brillo pad. Well, stainless steel. I don't know what you call these little things. Stainless steel. And I just scrub it down. That's it. No rocket science. These little things work wonders. I get a pack of them from the Dollar Tree because they just, as soon as you use them, they're pretty much no good. But it gets all the gunk off of it. I use them on my stainless steel pans as well. When I'm cooking something that sticks in there, they work wonders, as well as on the bottom of your pans. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish up this and then I'll show you what they look like when I finish, and then we'll go clean the cooktop, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I got all of them cleaned off, and after I finish, I just put them all back into the sink, and I just turn my sprayer on, not really high, and I use cold water, and I just spray them off. I don't turn it up too high because I hate for water to go everywhere, which is normally gets everywhere anyway. But and I just let them drain while I cook. While I clean off my cooktop. And they're pretty clean. You don't have all that burnt on grease on them. So now we'll go over to the stove and we'll clean that. Okay guys, I have my sponge and it has a little bit of that. I get these from, what, I can't think of the name of it. I put it on the screen, but anyway, you can get these from anywhere. There's the sponge on the top and like the little scouring pad on the top, and they're non-abrasive. But sometimes if it's stuck on, like I said, I have to use the Brillo pad. So I have this on the side just in case. And what I do, I just come in and I start to scrub. If you leave it on here longer, it'll work better. But if you don't care about doing a little elbow grease, then it'll just put a little elbow grease in it and it'll come clean without a whole tremendous amount of effort. See, it's coming off, and I've only let it sit on here about 15 minutes, long enough for me to clean the other part of it. And this is the worst part right here. So I'm gonna let that sit back up there for a minute while I do the rest of this. And what you're gonna have to do is you'll get that baking powder up in there, but you can get a little toothbrush, and I keep one down here, and scrub that out of those little things with just a little bit of water. And I'll show you that in a minute, but we'll speed through this section and you can watch me just clean this. Now I'm going to get the really hard part that's not coming out, with a little Brillo pad. Okay, I'm gonna get my little toothbrush. I don't see my little toothbrush. I think I might have thrown it away. I'm supposed to be putting a new one down here. But this is my brush that I clean my dishes with, so same difference. You just get that stuff out of those little holes. The brush will go down there and you see how it's coming out. Just brush away from it. Then take your sponge, wipe around it. You may have to do it more than once. You probably have to do it at the end as well after you get all this soap scum up. Then I use a rag and I just go around and try to wipe up all the mess. I recommend you letting it sit at least 30 minutes, but I gotta cook, so I don't have time for 30 minutes. And I need to make the video. Let me rinse off my rag. Then you can see where you missed some spots and you just go back in and get those. But pretty much it's clean. A little bit left right there and right there, but the big one is clean. And I've been doing this, 9 minutes? It's what the camera says since I started taping it. So it doesn't take that long. And it's all clean. A very minimal effort. And I can't remember if I showed this, but from cleaning the grates that go on the top, I had a brand new one, and this is what it looks like when I finish with it, because it just, destroys those things if you're using a lot of elbow grease. But don't use this on here because it'll scratch it up. It'll make it look like that, because that's steel on steel. Trying to just get in those little crevices, as you can see, right up in there where you had that stuff in there. Trying to get that out as best I can. A lot of times it don't come out. I just leave it in there, but it'll eventually burn off. Never cause any smoke or foul odor or anything, so I'm okay with that. Then I just take these and just wipe them off as well, which they don't get too bad. Sometimes they get a little bit of stuff behind them, so make sure you clean the back side of them as well as the top side of it. Now these little things, I just wipe them off because they do get a little oily too from cooking. Guess you can put them in some water or spray them with that stuff. I think I sprayed them before, but they're not bad. Like a cast iron frying pan. And get all that goop from in between. When you don't get that goop from in between these little crevices, you don't get a full flame. So that's what I be making sure of. And they all look clear. Didn't even look at that one. They're all clear. That one got a little bit of stuff down in the inside, and I can't get it out. Just put that back on there. Let me give you a visual of the stove so you can see how clean it is. I guess I should have done that before I put these little things back on there, but you can still see it. This is what it's looking like. This is an up close view of what it looks like down in the inside. And that little thing, and then that little thing over there. You just make sure it's clear of stuff when you're cleaning your product, when you're cleaning it back off. But see how good it looks now, and it's not all scratched up. It's just good and clean. And if you're interested in seeing how I clean my oven, comment below and let me know that as well, because I kind of do the thing where you self clean it, but that thing doesn't clean all that well. It cleans, but not that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my grates things to put back up here. Probably need to rinse this rag and wipe it one more time so it won't have a film on it. Let me do that. And I'll bring my grates over here so I can just keep it moving. I think I'll just put these little things back on here, and they're all the same size to my knowledge. You want to make sure they still all on off because you don't want to be emitting no gas when your freaking house blow up. Let's give you a view of it now. And we don't have a lot of harsh chemicals. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and share. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know, and I'll respond to it just like I always do. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. Please check up here in the iCards to check out some more of my videos are on the screen. I'll link some of the ones that I think you might want to see. And yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you all in my very next video. Bye-bye.